Hey everybody, Big Bear Ron here. You know, we human beings are part of something so much bigger than we really know. And you know we love it. None of us are really in any hurry to go anywhere, are we? And while we're here, well, you know how it goes. We're pretty insatiable about pursuing anything and everything and discovering and exploring what might bring us another moment of bliss. And, well, you know how that goes. Today, we're going to see if we can't satisfy ourselves with a few ingredients. I went and got some chopped up macadamia nuts, some walnuts, and I'm going to use some unsweetened baker's chocolate. Let's see, dark brown sugar, honey, let's see, some vanilla, uh, unsweetened applesauce, of course, eggs. I've mixed some whole wheat flour with some bread flour and instant coffee, and I'm going to experiment a little bit. I'm going to shave 4 squares of unsweetened chocolate, crack 2 eggs, pour in about a tablespoon of vanilla, okay, about a cup and a half of applesauce, so half cup or so honey, cup and a half brown sugar, 2 packages of nuts, about 3 scoops of flour. Actually, I used about 5. A little salt, a little soda, some baking powder. Yeah, I have to balance that out a bit. Okay. Oh, 3 scoops of instant coffee, about a half a cup of hot water. All right. About ready to start putting this together. All right. A little double boiler set up here. Here we go. The steam will warm up the bowl and that'll melt the chocolate into the coffee. All right. Okay. Just before it's completely melted, there you go. Enough heat there to melt it down, stir it up, add sugar to cool it down, a little honey to cool it down so that you can mix it with the rest of the stuff. All right, into the mixer bowl, the eggs, applesauce, we'll cream that up. Okay, kind of like you would do the butter and the eggs in a normal cookie recipe. Add our honey and our sugars. All right, and we'll mix that up a bit. Add our melted chocolate. Okay, mix it up a bit, and then we'll start adding our flour. And of course, we've got our dishes piling up, but we're going to clean those up as we go. So there you go. I put the oven on 375 degrees and begin spooning out the cookie dough onto the parchment lined cookie pan. 10 minutes later, out of the oven, onto the table, and then take them off the pan to a cold plate. Yeah. It wouldn't be right for me to tell you that everything I do in the kitchen turns out the way I thought it might. And so, these are no exception. They didn't turn out bad, but I kind of knew I wasn't going to get a crunchy cookie. It was going to be kind of a chewy one, and it has a smooth outside. Uh, yeah, and then, but it tastes just fine, and it dips in coffee. You know, take it just like this and dip it right on in there, and it's got a soft inside, kind of like a cake-ish inside, and it's okay. Um, It could use a little more sugar. Sugar. hmm And remember, I didn't put any butter in this. Normally you put that in a cookie recipe. Instead, I was just experimenting with the applesauce thing. Um, I think I've got enough to make a few more batches. I'm going to flatten them out when I put them on the pan, and maybe I'll increase the temperature just a little bit more. Well, not too much because as you can see, it kind of got, it's not burnt on the bottom, but it's brown enough on the bottom while it's thoroughly cooked on the inside. There's no dough. It's not doughy. It's cooked, and but it's not a crispy, crunchy cookie. By the way, did you know that cookie, I read somewhere, means little cake? So hmm, I should put a little frosting on the top of these. They taste fine, but they're not, they don't have that crunch factor that we typically like to have in a cookie. At any rate, uh, I'm having fun anyway. All right. So until next time, uh, see ya. Mm, mm, mm.